This is an encore presentation of Take 5. Some events or promotional opportunities may have expired.
Happy Easter Sunday, peeps! I'm your host, Carla Salinas, and we have an excellent show for you today. We're showing you how this business is recycling during this holiday, and diabetes is an epidemic in the RGV, how you can prevent it. But first, this beautiful structure sitting in our backyard has more than 1 million visitors each year. What structure am I referring to? The beautiful Basilica of Our Lady of San Juan. Take a look. Averaging more than 1 million visitors each year, the Basilica of National Shrine of Our Lady of San Juan del Valle has been a place of refuge for people in their best and worst of times throughout the years. It's the second most visited shrine in the United States, and it's become a symbol of the place we call home.
We're just second to the Immaculate Conception in Washington, D.C. I think everyone in South Texas should be proud of it. It is a beautiful place, and I agree, no, the world will be saved by beauty. It's not only the inside of the Basilica, but our campus, it's just beautiful. It's green, it's bloomy.
Father Jorge Gomez tells us it's a place that people all over the state can come to rest their soul, say a prayer, and light a candle.
I think the Basilica is a place that every Texan should visit at least once in his life, no, or her life. Even if they're not Catholic, I see a lot of people who come just to see the beauty of the building, the beauty of what is inside, the peace that you feel once you enter the sacred place, no? The sacred area where we are.
There's an austere grandeur about the Basilica and a celestial beauty in the silence you're met with when you walk in. It only takes a few moments to realize the familiar song of life has come to a grand pause.
In this world full with noise, there's this sense of peace when you come into the Basilica. People come to pray and to offer their devotions and their petitions with a candle in their hands. Sometimes I see people walking on their knees from the entrance of the Basilica all the way to the altar. You can feel the faith of the people.
The history of the shrine dates back to the 1920s when a then small wooden chapel was built. However, a historic fire in 1970 changed the course of the shrine forever.
A priest in the middle of the flames went in and took the statue of Our Lady and rescued it. Years later, 10 years later, they blessed this beautiful basilica where we are sitting now in 1980.
There's beauty lurking around every corner of this basilica.
We also have candle rooms, a new addition. We just blessed them this year. We take every candle that the pilgrim brings. Every candle is loaded with prayers, with petitions, with thanksgivings, and we place them there until they burn on their own in front of the Virgen.
Every single piece of this mosaic was placed by hand. It's traveled from Italy to our hometown to depict Jesus presenting his mother Mary to both sides of the river. Father Jorge tells us it's a site that invites people into the shrine as its significant size and allure can be seen even from the nearby highway.
You can see the Rio Grande, and Mary is just at the center, no? Because Mary is for not only for Texans, not only for Mexicans, she is the mother of all. Is the Virgen de San Juan del Valle, no? Because the valley is not only in the Texas side, the valley is in the Mexican side as well.
And this Easter Sunday, the Basilica is expecting a surplus of people.
This is our busiest week of the year. And on Easter Sunday, we get a lot of people. We have 7 masses throughout the day, and all of the masses are full. We get people from all over Texas, and in these days, no, Holy Week or Semana Santa, we get a lot of people from Mexico.
This Easter Sunday is the perfect time to visit the Basilica for those who never have before and experience this beautiful part of our valley culture that lives in San Juan. This business in Rio Grande City is sweetening lives, but sweets is not the only thing they sell. The Goodie Factory in Rio Grande City has something for everyone. The Goodie is the place to go to if you want to sprinkle some joy in your life. From cookies to cakes, it's always love at first bite in this bakery. Owner Judy Velasquez tells us life is sweet when you're getting to put a smile on people's faces every day.
There's no greater satisfaction than seeing a kid walk in with their parents, just running in here, and the first thing they notice is our giraffe. Everybody wants to take a picture with a giraffe. And as soon as you give them their ice cream cone, it's just like you see their big smile on their face, and it's really nice. We're very big on serving people and making them happy.
The Goody is known for their made-from-scratch mostachon cakes with fresh fruit on top with their homemade whipped cream. And you can't forget about their delicious tres leches cake with cajeta, cookie crumble, or even strawberries on top. But here at The Goody, you can find it all.
Our name says it all. The Goody, sweet and salty. So we have a variety of a lot of sweets. We have hand-dipped ice cream, we have cakes, we have candy apples, we have churros, a large variety of things with chamoy, candy apples, so a little bit of everything for the whole family.
The Goody has been in business for 9 years now, but when Judy first started, she was just an ice cream parlor. Now, she's grown The Goody into the iconic bakery with over 200 ingredients in the kitchen that she uses daily.
We started making the apples, we started making the cupcakes, and then somehow we ended up branching out into cakes.
Judy's famous cakes don't just look the part. She makes sure customers get the same delicious taste every time they come back to The Goody.
Freshness is extremely important to us at our store, and we try to always have things as fresh as possible, either, made daily or made the night before.
So whether you're craving sweet or salty, visit The Goody in Rio Grande City for a different kind of snack shop.
We're located on 7035 East Highway 83, Suite B. We're right off of the expressway in Rio Grande City. We're in the outskirts of Rio Grande City, so about 10 minutes from town. And of course, we'd love to have you all. We'd love to cater to you all and serve you.
Follow The Goody on social media at The Goody for more information.
We see them all around during this time of year, but did you guys know that more than 180 million Easter eggs get sold in the United States each year? 180 million. Our reporter Trista Castillo gives us an inside look on how these Easter eggs are made.
Hey everyone, it's Easter egg season. We're here at Azúcar y Sal with the owner, Carrie Loya, who's gonna show us how to make cascarones. Now, Carrie, tell me how long you've been doing this.
I've been doing cascarones for about 5 years. All the baking, I just save all the eggs.
Wow, okay, so you save all the eggs that you have here at the restaurant, right?
Yes.
And what you just decided, okay, we're having a lot of eggs here, like let me do something for the community, right?
And to have some fun. My kids help put them in the water. They help take them out. They like to fill them for a little bit, maybe just a few, but they like to make a mess.
So you've decided, okay, I'm gonna do this for the community. How's the response been?
Amazing. Each year it's more and more.
Okay.
So I keep saving more, and as we get busier, I have more to sell
And
each year.
it's really good for the environment too. You're just not, wasting these eggs. So let's just get started and see, how you're making these eggs.
So really, for the dye, we just have the water. One of the key things is some vinegar.
Okay.
So that's what helps keep it in there. We'll do pink
Yay,
because
okay.
I have this.
I love pink.
So
Let me put on a glove just in case.
we'll put in a little more color than normal just so that it'll color faster for us.
Ooh, okay.
So if you want to put maybe some eggs in, and then if you want to push them down, they'll fill up.
Okay.
Actually, they'll fill up with water
Okay.
and slowly sink.
Oh, there we go.
So right now I'm finishing the process of all of these.
Mhm.
Easter passes, and then I start collecting again.
Oh, wow.
So as soon as that happens, once I have a case, I try to put them in one color because I do them color by color.
Oh, okay.
In a whole case at a time because that's how many I have. And try and do that so that at the end of the year I don't have a lot of work.
Gotcha. Okay, so you're already getting
Because
the process started.
yes.
You understand it now
Yes.
after 5 years.
If I don't start early enough, then I don't have enough time.
Got you.
Or
Okay.
I'm up until midnight doing these because they need to be done and everybody has a timeline.
That's true.
Easter is the timeline.
Yeah, this is like crunch week, pretty much.
The eggs usually soak overnight.
Okay.
You may want to use this then because we can get them out, and then these should hopefully be a little bit darker.
Okay, let's see. Oh, yes.
So the longer they sit in the dye, the brighter they'll be, depending on the certain colors. After they're dried, they get filled
with some confetti. Thank you so much, Carrie, for teaching me how to make Easter eggs. Where can people find you?
Here at Azúcar y Sal, the address is at 6100 North 10th Street, Suite D, here in McAllen, 78504. And we're here all week.
Thank you so much. Happy Easter, everybody.
This month, we're shining a light on the epidemic in the RGV that is diabetes with our Heart of the Valley Diabetes Series. HEB is stepping up and offering free screening, so joining us to explain is HEB's Regional Director of Pharmacy, Karina Walker. Thank you so much for joining us, Karina.
It's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
So tell us a little bit about how people can get screened.
So anybody who's interested in getting screened simply has to pop into any one of our 26 HEB pharmacies across the valley on the designated days and times. They can just approach the pharmacy counter, let the partners know that they're there to get a screening, and we'll be happy to help them out.
So will people get the results right on the spot?
Yeah, they will. So our results are instantaneous. We're offering free blood glucose testing and as well as free blood pressure, but the results are instant.
And so, Karina, who can get screened? Is it just anyone? Or?
So anybody that's above the age of 18 can come and get screened. It's open to anybody who's interested in wanting to know the results.
And so walk us through the process for someone that's never been screened before. What can they expect?
So fasting isn't required, but it is highly encouraged. So you'd want to go to the pharmacy department not having had breakfast because that's how we're able to offer you the most accurate results. But after signing a simple consent form, one of our partners will sit you down, they'll prep the station, you'll get a small finger prick, we'll get a sample of blood, and that's how we get your results.
And I want to talk a little bit about the importance of getting screened. So tell us a little bit about why it was so important for HEB to get involved with this initiative.
Absolutely. So unfortunately, diabetes is an epidemic in the Rio Grande Valley, and it negatively impacts a lot of the population. So for us, it's really just important for people to get out there and allow HEB Pharmacy the opportunity to spread awareness about diabetes. And we understand that not everybody has access to healthcare, whether because they can't afford it or because they don't have the means to go and wait in a lobby for a long time. So we try to offer our services in just a few minutes or less, and we're able to offer counseling from our pharmacists who are trained free of charge.
And lastly, Karina, what are the designated days for those screenings at the stores?
Sure, so we're going to be offering our screenings the entire month of April, every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Screenings will begin at 8 a.m. and they'll run through 12 noon. Our Upper Valley stores will be conducting the screenings on Tuesdays, our Mid Valley stores on Wednesdays, and our Lower Valley stores on Thursdays.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, Karina.
Great to be here.
A reminder, HEB and our friends at South Texas Health Systems are offering free screenings. For information about locations and time of screenings, visit caregv.com. Diabetes can be prevented by staying active, and we're showing you how you can get those endorphins in with an at-home workout everyone can do. Plus, this school district is providing School of Arts for everyone. We'll tell you all about it when Take 5 returns.
The following segment is sponsored by Valley View ISD.
Hey guys, today we're at Valley View ISD and I'm here with Fine Arts Director, Mr. Manny Rodriguez. Thank you so much for joining us, Mr. Rodriguez.
Thank you so much for having us today.
So today we're talking all about fine arts. Tell us a little bit about your unique opportunity with your elementary schools.
Our fine arts program at the elementary schools is our innovation that we started this year. It's a three-part, I like to think of it as a three-part to the program. There's innovation, there's collaboration, and there's the exploration aspect of it. And so the innovative part is that nobody here in the Rio Grande Valley has a program like ours, and we're incorporating all strands of the fine arts. So we're incorporating music, theater, visual arts, and dance at the elementary level. Here at Valley View, we have them during the day. So we built this into the day schedule for the students. And so this is something the students get to attend throughout the week. And they're loving it, and the response to it has been so great, not only by the students, but by the parents and the community. By the time they get to 5th grade, they've already experienced all strands of the fine arts that we're offering, so they make a better choice when they're choosing their extracurricular activities here at Valley View ISD. So that's the exploratory part of the program.
And tell us more about the benefits of having this at elementary schools.
One of the main ones is the literacy benefits. So we have a lot of students that are English language learners. They're learning to speak English, and these programs lend themselves to that. They're all taught in English, and because there's movement, there's activity, there's so many things that are happening with the arts, they get to relate the English part of it to the activity part of it, and they make a connection. So it's very powerful for those students that are learning English at this time.
Now, I really want to touch on the importance of it, as someone who really did do these fine arts programs when I was a kid, it really helped with my public speaking. So tell us a little bit about this.
Absolutely, and during our recitals, the theater portion of it, we have students as little as pre-K students all the way up to 5th grade, and they're performing their monologues, they're performing their duets, they're performing on stage, as well as students that are performing music, they're performing dance, and as people are coming into the performance, to the recital, they're displaying their art pieces in the hallways, and we create this art walk for the community to come in and enjoy what the students have created.
Now, Mr. Rodriguez, this is available to all students at the elementary schools?
This is the collaborative part. So the school district and the campuses, all the way from administration, have collaborated to where all students are able to participate in this.
Now, Valley View ISD is an open enrollment school district. Tell our viewers a little bit about what exactly that means.
Valley View is an open enrollment school district, so if anybody would like their children to participate and gain this experience and participate in our fine arts programs, they're more than welcome to. You can call the number you see on your screen, and you can also visit our website that you can also find on the screen here today.
Mr. Rodriguez, is there anything else that you'd like to add?
Any elementary school that they pick from their choice is a blue ribbon school and is a fantastic program, not only academically, but they get the fine arts aspect as well.
For more information, call 956-340-1000 or visit bviewISD.net.
For some of us, we want to stay active, but going to a gym can be intimidating. No need to worry. Joining us today is Andre Cardoza, who's teaching us a workout that we can do at home. Thank you so much for joining us, Andre.
Thank you for having me.
All right, let's get started with our workout today.
So our first exercise is going to be a simple air squat.
Okay.
And so what we really want to do is we want to get about a good shoulder width apart in our base, and we want to hip hinge back and then squat down. Come up.
Do you have to go all the way to the bottom?
So you actually don't. We can kind of get it right at parallel or right below parallel.
Okay.
A lot of people think that you have to go all the way down and go under. That actually disengages your core. So we really want to be parallel or right under parallel to brace our core on the way up and way down.
Awesome. Okay, how many times do we have to do that?
So the workout would be for a minute of air squats. And if you want a more, I guess, complex workout, you would be doing a jumping air squat. So you want to do that with me?
Yeah, let's try it. All right, easy enough. That's not too bad. Okay, like maybe I could do like a 30-second air squat and then 30-second regular squat.
Perfect.
Yeah. Okay. All right, what's our next workout here?
So the next one will be a push-up. And this push-up, the push-up will be pretty standard. If you can't do a regular push-up, then we will modify it for on your knees. So let's go ahead and get on our knees, and we will do a standard push-up here, embracing our core on the way down and the way up. And then a standard push-up would be obviously with your knees raised.
Yeah, okay, can't do that one, but.
So we're gonna do a standard high knee, right? 1, 2. That's a normal high knee.
Okay, not too bad.
And if we need a more modified version of a more complex, if you're more advanced with it, then we can go ahead and do a skip high knee.
Oh, okay.
And then you can get the hang of it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay,
Yeah.
I feel like that's a great way to get our hearts pumping immediately because
Yep.
I'm already tired.
Yeah.
Okay, last one.
And so the last one will be a plank, right? And this plank, it can be done many ways, but for starters, if you want to start off with a push-up position, which would be an elevated off of your knees, right? You could go on your knees right here and hold this, or with your knees off the ground. So always a good alternative to any kind of workout, I would say, is walking. Walking for 30 minutes to an hour at a brisk pace or a conversational pace is really good for your body. And before any kind of workout, I would always consult your doctor, just so that way, you know, you can be prescribed or approved to do these kinds of movements and exercises. But yeah, walking is also a great alternative.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, Andre. Hey guys, we're back with another Made in the 956 Extra with Channel 5 News anchor Trey Serna. Trey, so this week we're talking about a Valley business that's working really hard to give back to our community. So tell us a little bit about this.
Yes, I'm so excited about this one. So this is called Barrel House. It's a restaurant in Edinburgh, and I talked to Omar Maldonado about it, and they're giving back in such a unique way. So every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, kids eat free. But if you show up and you don't have a kid, they mark a tally, and then at the end of the week, they add all those numbers up of the people who showed up without children, and they pay it forward, and they make those meals and deliver them to the school district, to kids who need them. So like, what a just an easy way to give back, and just, I mean, you go eat and just, you know, give back to the community in such a unique way.
Absolutely, that's so wonderful that they're able to do that for our community. And you know what? We got to see some video of those children getting those free meals, and it's so exciting to see those faces on them, and they're just so happy. So
it really is. And Omar even told me that, you know, something really stood out what he said. He says, you know, you reach an age sometimes where giving back means so much more, and he says, you know, it's just beautiful to see the smile on their faces and just giving back to the community in that way. So
well, Trey, where can people go if they do want to support?
Yes, they're in Edinburgh. Go check them out. Also, look them up on Facebook. Barrel House Kitchen and Bar. You can find them there. Go to their website. And yeah, lots of good food and drinks out there. So go check them out.
Well, thank you so much for joining us again, Trey.
Thank you for having me.
All right, looking for more fun things to do? We've got you covered. A Grease Theme Festival is happening April 15th from 4 p.m. to midnight at the Landmark on Tower in Alamo. There will be food, vendors, music, and moon jumps. Just a lot of fun for the whole family. In McAllen, the Philippine Madrigal Singers, presented by the PACC RGV, will be performing at the McAllen Performing Arts Center April 15th. For more information and purchase tickets, you can visit Ticketmaster.com. Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you have an excellent Easter Sunday and a great week, everyone. See you next weekend.